Like many of you, I'm a very big fan of Keanu Reeves. I know I kind of missed the peak of the internet history when Keanu Reeves memes and like references were at its height. And so sorry I'm a little late to the show on this one, everyone. But today I really wanted to talk about Keanu Reeves deepfakes. I watch these two YouTube channels called Corridor and Corridor Crew. They're basically a bunch of filmmakers and VFX artists, and they do some like really amazing stuff. I get super jealous at them quite a bit because they're doing a lot of work that I wish that I could be doing. They work on a lot of like short films and doing VFX stuff, and I wish that I could do more short films. The last video I did that was even remotely close to a short film was the Star Wars video I did back in February. I got to do some VFX stuff. I got to work with like a team of wonderful people in costumes and props, and it was great, and I loved doing it. So I try to live vicariously through Corridor Crew in regards to like filmmaking and special effects. So they did a deepfake video a couple weeks, maybe a month ago now, where they made like one of the most realistic deepfakes I've ever seen. I'm sorry, if you don't know what a deepfake is, it's when you put somebody else's face onto a different person's face. If done correctly, deepfakes are incredibly realistic and almost impossible to tell the difference if they're done right. The Keanu Reeves video that Corridor Crew did was one of the most realistic deepfake videos I've ever seen. And it's both a like really impressive technology and also a really scary time, because we know this technology is only going to get better, which means that it's going to be easier to like manipulate elections and manipulate newsreels, and so there could be some very nefarious uses for this technology as well. However, in entertainment, it's incredibly amazing just how far we've come in these types of special effects. So I've been looking around the internet, I've been trying to find some of the best Keanu Reeves deepfakes because I just find them absolutely hilarious and impressive. The first one I want to show you is the Corridor Crew, or the Corridor Keanu Reeves video. It was so well done, people actually thought it was real.
Hey, back up!
Whoa, whoa.
Back up!
Chill. Let's chill.
Keanu Reeves.
I hate to intrude, but looks like you're struggling.
No, I'm good.
The actor that they got to do Keanu Reeves is actually a Keanu Reeves impersonator in real life. That's why his body language is it reminds you so much of Keanu Reeves for real.
What? He's so nice.
You would do that?
Absolutely. I'd rather give than receive.
Drop it! Hey, put it down! Go!
Keanu, are you crazy?
If you watch the behind the scenes of this video, they talk about him having a hat because Keanu Reeves has like this this widow's peak hairline, which I actually have too if I were to shave my head and let you see it. So they had him wear the hat because it's a lot easier to get the face on there correctly as opposed to trying to do all these hairlines. And then the hair is just, I think it's like a wig or something going down. It makes it more believable. Another thing that they chose to do in this is give it that handheld shaky kind of effect. It really helps sell it because it's a lot harder to track the face in shaky cam, but it makes it so much more realistic as opposed to like a cinematic style shot.
Oh God, no, the cops! Oh, God.
Listen, you can take my 1970 Ford Mustang from John Wick. You can outrun the cops in it. I'll walk home, and it's a win-win. Trust me.
I can't believe how nice he is.
I can't believe how nice he is.
I should have
Shoot!
Man, look at that. It's just
You
so
hear me?
clean, man. It looks
Let
so
me be
good.
your host. Take the gun and put it to my head.
What?
Let him go. Sam, you go. Yes. And then you can put me in the
What are
armor.
you doing, Keanu?
It's okay. You'll make more money this way.
What?
Yeah.
Drop the gun! Hey, you drop it down! Get down!
Oh my God!
Yeah. They had to do that campiness. It lets anybody who thought that this was real before should know by now that it's fake.
So it was Sam, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's another one that I've been holding back. I really want to show you because it's absolutely hilarious.
Stand up tall and say it proudly.
Next is my name. Oh yes, it's my name, and I don't want to change it. It's my name, and I like it real fine. It's
My name.
and no one can take it. It keeps running, and I'm proud that it's mine.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's doing the kid too.
Your name's Carlo. That's a fine name. It's not my name, but it's fine just the same. Stand up tall and say it proudly.
Oh my gosh, look how good that looks. It's so creepy, but it looks so good. It's my jam right now. Even the subtlety of like the blinking and stuff, it's so clean. I gotta see the girl again. It's my name.
Oh, yes, it's
My name.
and I don't want to change it. It's my name and I like it real fine. It's my name and no one can take it. It's my name and I'm proud that it's mine.
Oh, good job, Keanu. Good job.
You know, it's funny what a young man recollects, 'cause I don't remember being born. I don't recall what I got for my first Christmas, and I don't know when I went on my first outdoor picnic, but
Wow, look how
I do
weird
remember
that
the
is.
first time I heard the sweetest voice in the wide world.
You can
See,
say
the
it,
program's having a
Mom.
hard time going between him and Keanu, the kid and Keanu.
I had never seen anything so beautiful in my life. She was like an angel.
Well, you're gonna sit down, aren't you?
This is so trippy, man.
What's wrong with your legs?
I'm nothing at all, thank you. My legs are just fine and dandy.
I just
Oh my
sat
gosh,
next to her on
dude, look
that
how
bus
weird that
and had a
is.
conversation all the way to school.
My back's crooked like a question mark. These are gonna
You can see on her how it's fluctuating between. The program's trying to detect that side of the face.
Are you stupid or something?
honestly as stupid as a stupid does.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Forrest Gump.
From that day on,
Whoa,
we was
look at
always
that.
together.
How
Jenny and me
freaking
was
weird.
like peas and
Even something as subtle as like the light differences. Look on her how it's a lot lighter because of the light from outside the bus window, and him. Just getting that right on like a deep fake or on like a CGI face must be so freaking difficult. It's those subtle things that we take for granted being in this day and age, watching all types of CGI movies, but things like that are hard to do. This guy's a stand-up comedian. He does Keanu Reeves impressions, and somebody put Keanu's face on him whenever he does this impression. So let's check it out.
And when I snap, I'll immediately become Keanu Reeves. That's how I feel, at least. He's kind of a leading man, you know what I mean? I'll just straight up turn it. Like, she'll just argue, she'll drop some bomb, like, why don't you just pack up and move out? And I'll just, no.
Wow, that looks so good.
Whoa.
Look at that! Oh my gosh!
Are you okay?
If somebody just put that online, man, and I didn't know better,
You know the end of the
I would
Matrix
think that was
when he
real.
stops the bullets in midair and they hover right in front of his hand and he puts his hand down and he cocks his head and the bullets hit the ground? That's what I would do to her when she would argue with me. It'd be weird and awkward, but it would totally teach her a lesson. You know what I mean? She'd come at me, she'd be like, why don't you just... And she goes, and I cock my head. She says, what the did you just do to me? Oh no, he's the one.
This way, you will have a preconceived idea in your mind of how the painting progresses and how individual
so
effects are
weird, man.
achieved. If any procedure is unclear to you, you may run the tape back and see it again to see exactly how a particular effect was made. Pay close attention to the way tools are loaded to achieve certain effects. A great deal of the magic occurs right here on the palette. Take your time and work at your own pace. Speed will come with practice.
Wow, let's also take a moment to appreciate just how awesome Bob Ross is.
The White House Reception Committee greeted the prime rib roast minister, and I
This is such
do
a great
the
scene,
cha-cha like a sissy girl. I like a do the cha-cha.
This one isn't quite as clean as some of the others, but it's still
Sorry,
really,
we seem
really
to be
good.
having some technical difficulties. In other news, my apologies.
All right, everyone, that's it for the Keanu Reeves deepfakes. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Leave me a like on this video. It helps me out a lot with the algorithm and all that. Please subscribe if you want to see more content like this. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care.